Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Hi, I'm Serial. Nice of you to join us today, or tonight, or wherever you may be. So, we just have been exploring around Sharess's Caress, met Raphael. I haven't agreed to any deal, but I do need to go talk to Ketheric Voss now.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
I know, I was worried.
Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Oh, this is going to be hard. Guidance, skill empowerment, please. Alright. Oh no! I rolled poorly. There we go.
You didn't feel it? Then perhaps my protection. But I was sure. Never mind. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses and make sure this doesn't happen again.
Shit. Alright. Well. Yeah, the Emperor doesn't know. I'm about to backstab his ass all over the place. Which is kind of, it's kind of a shitty thing to do, but at the same token, he hasn't exactly been completely honest. He's been filled with, presenting half-truths and, I wouldn't say deceptions, but, you know, he's not giving you the full story. And he never has from day one. Only in convenient times when he had no other choice did you actually begin to see through the veil that he was putting up as your dream guardian.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Wow. Guidance, skill empowerment. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but this is going to be crazy hard. Okay. I absolutely could not have asked for a 20 at a better time.
Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane? Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The Silver Sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Jeez, he's missing
Think
some
again.
here.
I will not permit your entry.
I'm going to ignore the Emperor.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
So Orpheus sensed the tadpole before. If his guard attack. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Alright, well, it's going to be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
We didn't sign the contract with Raph, but we told Voss that we did. As a reward, he gave us a powerful silver sword. The highest grade weapon that Githyanki custom. He left to prepare for the revolution for Orpheus' deliverance. It's a great sword. When wielded by Githyanki, this weapon deals an additional d6 psychic damage, Gith-born psionic resistance. Githyanki holding this weapon has advantage on intelligence, well, all mental saving throws, resistance to psychic damage, and cannot be charmed. Wow. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the storyline behind Neverwinter Nights 2. I don't want to give too much spoilers if you've never played it, but chances are many of you watching may have not, considering it is a pretty old PC game from the 2000s.
Hey, you paid Raphael a visit.
But the premise is that the Silver Sword, or at least are supposed to be far more sacred than what they're depicted as today. So your storyline definitely revolves around a lot of that. That being said, I can't really use this. The only person who can would be Lae'zel. So I'm gonna go give it to her. There she goes. That's her best weapon, hands down. Speaking of best weapons, I very much want to go get my best weapon now at this point. Oh.
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
I'm still considering my options.
Nothing wrong with that. I hope you make the right choice. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly does you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Yeah, then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
Yeah, seriously doubt the devil really cares about the fate of the world. Or in this case, a Cambion, but that's getting a little ahead of myself here.
I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Well, everybody has an agenda. So, Raph will remain here up to a certain point when you uh, up until there's a point of no return, but we will get to a point beyond that because there's no need to speak with him again. If you've already played this part, you perhaps know what I'm suggesting. But, that being said, I think we are done here for the time being. Let's go back to camp. I want to park. Gale, where are you, Gale?
Always at your side.
I'm listening.
Well, well, you finally got your hand on a silver sword. How does it feel?
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. This sword represents a Githyanki's might. It is to be earned through trial and tribulation, not stolen. A single lie robbed me of my own achievement. Skvar! It is an ill-gotten prize. Yet, one I mustn't refuse. The power of the blade cannot be understated. In this time of my people's greatest need, we must wield it still. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus. You should feel shamed by the lie you told to get it. But the silver is too pure to be tainted by simple deception.
Well, I didn't think she would be aware of me basically lying about it, but technically I'm not. She just doesn't know my full intent yet, but we'll get to that. Anyway. Son of a... Probably don't need inspiration here, but... Oh, come on.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith are able to wield these, right?
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver.
So...
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich. Very well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave. Little disappointed in the outcome of that, but I suppose she has a little bit of a right to be upset.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
I need to get Will. I suppose I don't need to do any of this really, but kind of want to. Where'd he go? Isabel, Scratch, Minthara, Withers. Oh, there he is. Right? Where'd he go? So that's Shadow Art. Okay. Where's Will? I mean, we already have a doppelganger running around. We can't have anyone missing. There he is. Why did I not see him?
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the spirit.
Alright, let me go. It's been a while since he's been in my group. I need to level him up. Freedom of movement and polymorph added. I get to get another spell. Counterspell would be nice. Daylight has effectively become a spell not useful for the rest of the game, unfortunately. Alright, we can get a feat. Alright, Civil Militia, Human Versatility, he's got Agonizing Blast. Just do ability improvement. Oh geez, we have not used will in a long while. I suppose if I wanted to take all of Gale's gear that he's got and give it to Will, it'd probably make him a better, like, kind of pure monocaster. Plus, the meta magic abilities that come with the sorcerer is pretty darn good. Not gonna lie. Wizards might have the versatility of having every access to every spell at in the game as long as they own it in their spellbook, but yeah, there's a lot of utility in meta magic. Anyway, he's not going to be in the group for long.
I sense some hesitation. Speak. Good sir.
Fascinating. Something like this.
Does the hand not assist?
All right.
The lips, the tongue.
Let's do a quick save, and let's see if we can get by.
Which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Fisk Guy, Lae'zel, Steel Watcher.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Ulder Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it.
I've been invited to ordination.
Might be. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
Last time I ended up having to fly and teleport around all this to get up to reach to here, which...
What's your gripe with
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Could we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
But that's not all. It never is. Oh, shoot.
Hell, not this again. The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
So I got one, they got two. But we're going to change those odds before long anyway. But I'm more concerned with what just appeared across the bridge.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler, and I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
All right.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
So, I know you don't have to go right away, but I do want to go get something first. I'm hoping that whatever patches they did or changes they made over the course of the months that when I first started this recorded playthrough, it doesn't affect what I'm about to do now. Well, welcome to the lower city. This is by far and away like probably one of my more favorite sections of the game. So we've got sigils that we've basically found. There you go, get a waypoint. The Basilisk Gate. Guster boys. Alright, well there's definitely a lot to tackle here. I think it will... Yeah, I think I'm going to break episode here. Oh. Didn't mean to keep sneaking around, but anyway, breaking episode here. We'll go ahead and catch you in the next episode and probably knock out some camp events too while we're at it. What the hell? Baldur's Gate. So weird, so wonderful. Anyway, we'll see you next time.